Hello, beautiful goddesses. Hello, and welcome. Let's get ourselves all set up here. Let me just make sure that I am receiving comments on this device and also on this device. Give me one moment to set up. And if you are joining in live, say hello so I can see you, so I can hold space for you. And if you are catching the replay, same thing. Say hello so I can see you. I am just setting this up on my computer as well because sometimes I cannot see the comments come in on my phone. I wanted to do that. So while we're waiting for everybody to hop on this amazing holistic guidance, new theme in June, so excited. If you have a candle nearby, I would say just grab it. Take a moment to grab it. If you don't, that's okay. You can just put your hand or your hands on your heart. Hello, beautiful Diane. It's so nice to have you here. Welcome. Welcome. And why don't we do that right away while people are hopping on and getting ready to join us, because sometimes it takes a minute for everyone to arrive. Let's just go ahead and either your hand on your heart or holding your candle. You can close your eyes if you want, and just taking a big belly breath in and releasing, and taking a moment to set an intention for this holistic guidance, what you want to receive as clarity or guidance or feeling. And just, you can say it out loud, you can put it in the comments, or you can just say it to yourself. Taking another big belly breath in. And release. And go ahead and put your candle down if you are holding one. And just taking a moment to fully arrive and be here. I wanted to start really with that because the whole theme is going to be based around that. So, welcome to this holistic guidance to this new month of June, where we have the summer solstice, yay, where we have my birthday, yay. And this new theme, which is about embodying your leadership to become a healthy woman who is in midlife. And according to the planets, a second chance, right? We are also in the second half of 2022 already. So we want to make sure that we feel aligned with how our year is going, with what we're setting up and what's important to us. So this is the perfect time for it. And we did a lot of chatting about this. Was it yesterday? I forget now. My son has so many things going on that I'm kind of losing track of the days. Yes, the new moon in Gemini was Monday morning in Eastern Standard Time. Yesterday, in the VIP membership group, we had a dark moon celebration with so much emphasis on the second chance that we're talking about right now. And if you did not set any new moon intentions, we're still really close to that new moon and we're just starting in that new energy. So I would say, go for it. You still have time. Hello, beautiful Anne-Marie. Welcome. We are just starting, so we took a minute to breathe, to set our intention for this holistic guidance, what you want to receive, how you want to feel. So you can absolutely do that. You can put your hands on your heart, or if you have a candle nearby, I like holding it because it's warm and it feels so good to hold a little warmth like that. And also to activate the 5 elements, fire, being the connection. So I am just, that's why I hold my candle. But if you don't have one nearby, you can absolutely just put your hands on your heart and take a deep breath and set the intention of what you want to receive for this um, holistic guidance. So while the ladies are still jumping on, right? We just started, so some people are just coming on. If you are new, I want to say hello and I want to say welcome. My name is Isabelle. I'm your host here. And to tell you a little bit about me, I am super passionate about helping women who are presently in midlife. And when I talk about midlife, I want you to know and be reassured that midlife is really about perimenopause, menopause, and beyond, that whole chunk of a journey to thrive in your health, in your leadership, and in the four pillars of well-being, because it will lead you to thrive in your energy and your relationships and your deeper purpose. And if you have a business, in your business as well. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'm a certified naturopath. I am a holistic life coach and a spiritual guide. And I have supported thousands of women in my clinic, online, through different programs, and even in my book to really tap into blissful health and the energy and the clarity and the excitement that comes in, or that can come in, this chapter of our life, right? So this menopausal journey should be about feeling strong and empowered and clear, and that is exactly what we want to do right here, starting with the holistic guidance. And in here, you receive full of tools, full of strategy, full of guidance, right? Sometimes we do some card pulls, and we want that to be all around health and wellness. So you, as a spiritual woman leader in your own life, can feel strong and can feel energetic and can feel excited about this midlife chapter. And every month we set a new theme. June 1st, today, right? So we are setting a new theme this month, and it is, I said it before, but since we have some new ladies joining in, this month will be all about embodying your leadership so you can become that healthy woman that you want to be right now in the midlife years, in your midlife chapter. This is what we are going for. And we're going to be touching on the four pillars of health, right? It's my jam, it's my yummy place, right? So those four pillars are physical health. So important. And I'm always astonished why some people put health aside, because your body is your vehicle for this life, and you get one. So it needs to be strong and supportive so it can kind of carry you through everything that you want to do. Your grander purpose, yes, but your daily stuff as well. And this month, we're going to be using our leadership to do that. So we have our physical pillar, which is physical health. We have our emotional resilience, right? We have our mindset positivity, and we have our deep spiritual connection. Now, with these four pillars, just imagine them like they are the four legs of a table, and everything that is important to you, boom, gets on the top of the table, where you can pick and choose and play and just swim in all that goodness, right? So that is what we want to do. So Now I want to hear from you a little bit. I want to hear how you feel about your leadership. Now, a lot of people think leadership is if you are a boss or if you still have young children at home or things like that. It doesn't have to be just that. That is a small part of leadership, and we're going to be talking about that more in depth. I would love to either see some thumbs up, some hearts, letting me know that yes, you're loving this and you're excited about June to kind of bring in some more leadership into your life, or if you know how you are in your leadership, I'd love for you to put it in the comments. I see those hearts going by. Wonderful. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So let's talk about the importance of leadership. And since my intention today was really to connect with you and to bring you some excitement about June and stepping into this new theme all about embodying your leadership, I'm excited to talk about these points right now. So if you're jumping on, say hello. If you're catching the replay, again, say hello so I can hold space for you. We connect as a group. We raise that vibration. And now we jump into leadership. Oh, I love that. I just kind of glanced over at my clock and it says 11:11. So you're at the right place, right time, hearing the right information. Okay, so the leadership in your own life is what is going to keep you healthy or eating healthy or exercising. It's what's going to help you build your business, like have the energy to build your business. Or it is what's going to bring you out in the world, or be able to set healthy boundaries. And every decision that you take, it will dip its toes or a lot more into your leadership area. So what we want is for you to be able to embody leadership in a nice, calm way, in a very flowing manner that feels comfortable and that makes you feel strong, empowered, and in control of your own decisions. And a lot more, but let's start there. So let me ask you this. What does leadership mean to you? Right? I want you to jot that down and I want you to use 1, 2, or 3 words. So not like a huge paragraph. So I want you to really connect with what leadership means to you. So you can go inside, examine what leadership means to you. I'll share like a few words what it means to me, right? So I want you to put it in the comments. I'm pointing down here because my computer is open, so I'm always checking out the comments. So what does leadership mean to you? For me, leadership means being able to every day take decisions that will make me feel good in my body, in my mind, in my heart, with my cosmic team, right? So in the 4 pillars. And it also means how I lead my clients and this community. So for me, leadership is, if I had to sum it up in a word or two, and I want you to do the same, sum it up in a word or 2 or 3. You can put a few other words in there, but I want to know what leadership means to you. Leadership means to me listening, action. Yeah. I'm actually going to put those in there because I want to make sure that I circle back. So listening and action. right? So I listen to what is calling me. I listen to what you all want, what you all need. I listen to the energy, and I take action on it. All right, so I want you to put those in the comments. I want to read what leadership means to you. And this is super important. If you showed up today, it means that you want to step into new energy, powerful energy. It means that leadership is something that is important to you. It means that your overall well-being is important to you. So this whole month is about leadership, and we're going to be looking where we're starting and where we want to end up. All right. So if you're just jumping on, I want you to put in the comments what leadership means to you. Let me ask you another question now. What does being a woman leader in your own life look like? What does it look like for you? So I've already shared what it looks like for me. So for example, for me, right, where I am in my own life, it will mean how I'm going to talk to my son in the morning. It's going to mean how and what I'm going to do as exercise, as movement in my day. It also means what I'm going to be creating and offering you. These are all things that represent me as a woman leader. So, first question that I want you to put in the comments is, what does leadership mean to you? 1, 2, or 3 words, not more than that. Then I want you to write, what does being a woman leader look like in your own life? It can be a color, right? So when I think of me being the leader, I feel like it is like a star, the glowing star, right? For me, it's a color, so it doesn't have to be a word. It could be a sound, it could be a word, it could be a mantra. We're uncovering tools. These are golden nuggets. You're free to grab them up and use them. So if you want, share them in the comments. Ladies, I know it's scary to stand in the spotlight and to open up and to be vulnerable. Even if this is your own spotlight, even if you're alone listening to this, right? And there's reasons for that. There are things that might kind of, put a block in there. It could be scared of failure, scared of being seen, scared of being judged, or fear of being judged, right? Who can relate? Just putting that down in the comments, some women are like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't know. I don't. There are some fears that are associated there, and it's not a big deal. When you face them, you can actually understand them, and then you can move them aside and then step into more leadership, right? Leadership is not about screaming or yelling or being rude or being obnoxious or swearing or stamping your fist down. That's not leadership. That's called bullying. And you can see it all around in the world. Some people will bully others, but some people will bully themselves. They will keep themselves small because of fears like this. So can anyone relate? You can give me a thumbs up if yes, you can relate. And again, I'm going to circle back because as your coach, because as a leader in this group, I want you to really start allowing yourself to feel good about the word leadership. So what does leadership mean to you? 1, 2, or 3 words. Put it in the comments. What does being a woman leader in your own life look like? It can be a word, it can be a sentence, it can be a mantra, it can be a color, it can be a sound. Put it in the comments. All right. So this month is all about leadership, embodying it to help you become healthy, strong, vibrant, energetic, clear-minded, positive, and anything else that is important to you. And we're going to use this new moon energy to help propel us forward with this new belief system. So let's tap into the belief system. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you to write the number. All you need to do is write the number in the comments. So on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being very little, and 10 being top notch, I want you to go inside and write down what are, okay, how am I going to say this? On a scale of 1 to 10, as a leader, how are you at setting healthy boundaries? 1, not good at setting healthy boundaries. 10, super duper amazingly great at setting healthy boundaries. So for me, I would put about an 8. Sometimes a 4. It depends who I'm setting boundaries with. All right? I want you to do that. I want you to put in the comments. And how are you at taking your own decisions on a scale from 1 to 10? 1 being, I suck at taking my own decisions. I always have to ask everyone else, and I do what everyone else wants me to do. Good job, Zian. And 10 being, I take all my own decisions. I hardly ever ask opinions, and it's all about my own decisions. Now, in some of these questions, you're going to be like a rock star, and some other ones, you're going to be like, ooh, I need to work on this. Well, let me just get rid of, I have some messages coming in. It's interfering with with um, the comments. I want to make sure I see the comments. All right. So how are you at making your own decisions? So for own decisions, I would say I'm also an 8. Sometimes I'm like, what's your opinion? Or what's your opinion? Most of the time I sit on my decision and take time to evaluate it, but I feel pretty secure in my own decisions, right? So this one is about your own decisions. Good. Good job, Dan. What about food? Healthy food. So how are you at taking your own decisions about eating healthy? See where I'm going with this? So eating healthy, I'm like a 10. If I choose to eat healthy, it's all me. If I choose to eat crappy, it's all me. I feel very strong about my eating because, I'm 52. This is my birthday month, so I'll be 53. And I have been deciding to eat healthy or not healthy for decades, right? And people follow or they don't, and that's okay. It's been my choice. Good job, Dan. All right, how about exercising? How are you at taking your own decisions regarding exercising? And this can include motivation. So we want to know how strong your leadership skill for yourself is regarding exercise. So I feel like I'm a 10 in there too, because if I want to exercise, I do. I don't need exterior motivation. If I don't, I don't. But I feel that I bring myself to a yes or no. Now, some people, like for example, some people will not be able to go run or they have a membership at the gym, because if they don't see other people exercising, they're not going to want to. So this is about your leadership in exercising. Perfect. Love it, Jan. All right, what about sleep? This is a toughie. And this one is a work in progress for me. So, sleep. Or how strong are you on a scale from 1 to 10 to lead yourself in taking enough sleep? So that means going to bed early enough, creating a really good ritual, sleeping long enough, staying in bed, napping or resting. So how do you feel you are as a leader in this part? So I would say, I'm a 7 in there. Look at you, Diane. Awesomeness. Yeah, some people are like queens in that. Super easy. For me, this is a work in progress. Okay, last one. Last one I'm asking you. So if you're just jumping on, say hello. We are doing our holistic guidance. It's all about this month, June, all about embodying your leadership to really thrive as a woman leader in midlife. So now we're talking about from 1 to 10, how you embody your leadership in different areas. What about your truth? This is a tough one, I know. We're looking at different areas so you know where you can bring more attention and love. So your truth, on a scale from 1 to 10, do you allow your inner strength to speak your truth, to think your truth, to act in your truth? 1, not rarely, not really. 10, all the time. So for me, also a work in progress. I feel comfortable with a 7. So most of the time, yes. Some of the time, no. All right. So let me know your own truth. And this is super important because finding out where you are as a woman leader in your own life will have huge impact on your health. Like in the 4 pillars, can you understand that if you are not a woman leader in your own life for health, it's going to be really difficult to choose healthy foods. It's going to be really difficult to get yourself off the couch and exercise, right? If you are super great, like a 10 on 10 in your leadership for spiritual connection, you're going to have like so much ease meditating every day and connecting to your spirit guide. Do you see? Are you starting to understand? Hello, beautiful Catherine. What's the question? Yeah, it's welcome, holding space for you. So first, the theme for June, embodying your leadership so you can thrive as a midlife woman, okay? And we've been going through different questions to find out how strong your leadership is right now, because we're the first. We have all month to really strengthen that muscle. Where your leadership is in different areas. The last one was in your truth. So 1 being, 10 being, ding, okay? And we're putting them in the comments. So our truth. How are you at using your leadership to guide your words, your truth in your words, in your thoughts, right? So if, for example, I were to say, oh, man, I suck at this. Where's my leadership? My leadership is not a 10 in thoughts or words like that. My leadership is like a 1. It's a 1, right? If I were to say something more like, oh boy, this is a struggle right now. Okay, but you know what? I am going to do some research on it. I am going to reach out to this coach or mentor or friend and ask them to guide me on this. Now, this is much more powerful in my leadership because it is bringing me towards expansion, ascension, right? Opening up, healing. So this one, so if you haven't answered yet, where is your leadership in your truth? How you talk it, how you think it, how you act on it. And it's just to get an idea. And we went through all sorts of questions. So you can absolutely go back for. So see, you're already a 4. So I'm celebrating that with you. It's not a 1, it's a 4, right? So we always want to bounce off where we are. And every time this month that you speak or think or do an action that is not aligned with what you want, you can say, okay, I'm stepping into my leadership a little bit more, right? Does that make sense? Yeah, exactly. Okay, so this month, like I was saying, who is willing to uncover beliefs, or I should say negative beliefs, around their leadership or lack of, right? So under, if we're under anywhere we want to be, right? And I'm going to say this again for any ladies that came on a little bit later. Leadership is about inner strength and peace and clarity and joy. It is not about talking loudly. It is not about swearing. It is not about fist stamping out loud to others or to self. There is no leadership in bullying, right? So that is not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is being strong in your convictions and what is important to you to bring you to a place of thriving, not once in a while, but every day in the 4 pillars. Awesome, 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 awesome. Love that. Okay, so like I was saying, this month we're talking about uncovering limiting beliefs. We're not going to war with limiting beliefs. We're just going to be attentive. And if they come up, we're going to take time to heal them and understand them. So you can breathe through them. You can do writing. You can do any of the healing modalities that come up, because the goal is to move forward and really to become friendlier with leadership. So you have more choices right here in front of you all the time to everything that is included in the 4 pillars, so that you feel, yeah, I want to choose healthy foods. Yeah, I want to exercise. Yes, I allow myself to feel that tender emotion, and I still honor myself in that, right? So allowing yourself to feel, so you have emotional resilience and positivity when it comes to mindset, that you are, yes, you can see things clearly, and yes, you bring yourself towards hope because your leadership is pulling you in right actions. And you have powerful leadership that allows you some downtime, some connecting time, some um, beyond you time, which is the spiritual pillar, right? And this is what we want. So, this is what we're doing this month. Are you excited? Are you excited? I am so excited. And I love this because this is June. We have the summer solstice, right? That energy is like yummy powerful. Um, and this is also month 6. Oh, love that, love. Which means we have half a year left in 2022 to bring in everything that we want, to embody it, to really feel it, and take one step. So we're not asking you to take 10 steps at once. We're asking you to take one step, the next step. That's what it's all about, right? It's the journey. So if you would like to go deeper in this and really discover your leadership potential and what it can represent for your physical, well, your physical and emotional and mindset and spiritual health and well-being in this midlife chapter. And remember, it's this whole perimenopause, menopause, and beyond journey, all of this. If you too would like to do that, then I would love to offer you a free, holistically healthy goddess alignment session. You can reach out to me, you can answer, you can let me know if you would like that, and we're going to jump online together. This is a free session, and we'll see where you are, what you want, and we'll dive into your leadership in these 4 pillars to see how we can set that up in your life. So that is for anyone that wants to take this to a deeper level and who's ready for it. And it's going to be in perfect connection with this month's theme. So one last time before we sign off, right? So if you didn't catch the beginning, go see it at least the first 2 minutes, because we set intentions and we took some deep breaths. Perfect, Catherine. Absolutely. So I will send you a private message on that, and we can see where you're at and set up a perfect time for you. Okay? Okay, I'm going to reach out to you in a private message. Okay, yes, so those 2 minutes at the beginning. And for those that are just joining on now, our theme this month is embodying our leadership so you can thrive, not just in your health, but in the 4 pillars as a midlife woman, and gosh, enjoy your life so much. Absolutely, absolutely, Nancy. I am also going to reach out to you and send you that information. So, ladies, we are doing this in the group. We are doing this as a community, and we are freaking stepping into our leadership, and we're getting these bodies strong and healthy, these emotions peaceful and calm, our mind open and clear, and deeply connecting to our cosmic team, right? This is what we want. I'm so excited that you are all on board. I am looking forward to it. Catherine, Nancy, I'm sending you in a few minutes or this afternoon, I am going to send you the information so we can connect. All right, beautiful. Mwah. Sending you so much love, so much light. If you know of any women that could surely use this, let them know, bring them into the group, tell them to watch this video, or you can share it. I'm going to be sharing it also on my YouTube channel. And we're going to make the second half of 2022 powerful for each and every single one of us. Sending you so much love. See you soon. Bye for now.